These are some of the struggles that I've faced dating as a tall girl. I'm sure you tall ladies out there might have run into some of these struggles as well. So I've been a tall Asian girl my whole life. I made a video recently on the struggles of being a tall person that oftentimes get overlooked. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about some of the struggles that I've personally encountered when dating as a tall girl, and maybe you'll relate to some of these or you'll kind of find them helpful to know about as you start dating. So one of the most obvious issues about dating as a tall girl is that you can't really wear heels. And a lot of cute outfits look cuter with heels. There's so many times where I have the perfect outfit in mind and I just think, oh, this outfit would look so cute with like this type of heel or this kind of chunky wedge shoe, but you just know that it's probably not going to be a good idea. So I'm 5'8", but if you add heels to the photo, I can easily become like 6 foot, which is definitely like intimidating for people, especially if it's like a first or second date. Funny story, I was so sad about not being able to just wear heels around all the time that's actually why I started my first fashion blog in high school. I just wanted somewhere in the world where I could wear any kind of heels I wanted to match with my outfit. On the flip side to that though, it's also kind of great because you don't have to worry about any distance walked or anything. Like, sneakers are so comfortable. I wear them all the time. Another struggle of dating as a tall girl is also fashion related. For me, I just find that dresses and skirts can get so short. I'm stuck between looking like I'm ready to go out to the club versus looking like a mid-century housewife. A lot of cute dresses and skirts that you might want to wear on dates end up being really short, so you spend half the date just kind of like tugging on or pulling down your dress. So kind of annoying as well, fashion related as well. I personally tend to like people who are like my height or a little taller. We love every height here on this channel, so dating apps have somewhere you can put your height, and like obviously like there are people who exaggerate their height on their dating apps. So if you're a tall girl who's stressed about that, I feel like one way that really helps is just being honest about your height, because then you'll filter out guys who are like exaggerating about their height, especially if you're like a tall person who only likes dating people who are taller than them. And it's just something that I think makes sense. So if you're a tall girl and you're worried about running into profiles where people are exaggerating about their heights, I would say like probably the best thing you can do is just be really honest about your own height, and that'll kind of like naturally filter people out, or at least get people to be more honest about their height. Let's just say like there will be awkward experiences for sure, but when is there not in the dating world? There's awkward dating experiences for every height and gender. It's like a rite of passage in dating, I think. So yeah, just keep in mind, like if you're tall, like there will be uncomfortable experiences, but those are good learning to help you figure out, you know, what you like or what you prefer in people. And those awkward encounters sometimes can make you feel more confident in yourself at the end of the day and just feel more like acceptance and self-love towards it. So just something to look out for. Then I will say, if you're dating as a tall person, like whether you are just going on dates or you have like a boyfriend or a husband or significant other, cuddling is oftentimes awkward because the height will be weird. I'll just leave some TikToks here, and we'll call it a day. So another reality I think of dating as a tall girl is that extra confidence will be required. It's pretty nerve-wracking to put yourself out on dating apps and go on dates with strangers in the first place, but I think when you're tall, it just like requires an extra layer of confidence. I think as a woman, like historically, we've always kind of been pressured to take up less space, to, you know, be quieter, to be skinnier, take up less space essentially. But when you're tall, you're obviously taking up more space, you have more presence just by nature of your stature. So I think that dating requires extra confidence at times. So just give yourself a pat on the back for being a confident, tall lady in the dating world. You go, girl. Own it. Own your height. And of course, when you're talking about dating with your friends, you're going to hear so many short girls complain about guys not being tall enough, and you're just gonna sit there rolling your eyes like, really? Really? So just be prepared for that. That will happen a lot, and it can definitely get annoying. And the last like top of mind thing that you're gonna encounter when you're dating as a tall girl is so many times the first thing that people think about or even say out loud when they see you is, wow, you're so tall. Guaranteed, if you're a taller lady, this is probably something that you hear so much on first dates. Wow, you're so tall. Wow, you're tall. Oh my God, you're really tall. You might even hear, wow, I've never dated a tall girl before. So ladies, brace yourselves. You will hear this phrase a lot. If you're liking this video or finding it relatable so far, please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. I just want to give a few words of advice. Definitely one thing that I realized growing up is that, I don't know, you kind of think it's like the end of the world when you're younger, but then as you start dating and grow up a bit and kind of just accept yourself for who you are, it really doesn't matter that much. Like, I thought when I was in middle school that I would probably need to date like a basketball player, but actually, like, it's not the case. Like, I've definitely dated really tall guys and like shorter guys or guys who are my height, and it honestly, at the end of the day, it's really more about the person and the connection than their height. So if you're a younger girl out there watching this, just like trust, like, it's not as bad as you might worry it to be. Like, you'll find someone cool and it'll be great. So don't even worry about it, but like, you'll probably still run into some of these struggles as you're finding that person. How you look is part of your identity, so let's just accept it and let's just embrace it. Body positivity comes in all forms, and it definitely took me a couple of years to really kind of like come to a feeling of peace with my own height, but now I love it. I just feel like I really accept my height when it was something that I kind of struggled with in middle school and in high school. I just want to end this on a positive note and say that, like, I just want to say, like, absolutely do not freak out if you're really, really tall and you only like guys who are taller than you. Trust that there are plenty of tall men and tall humans out there in this world. If it doesn't matter so much to you, then like, that's fine, and you'll end up with someone who has like the other qualities that you're looking for. Whatever you are looking for in a partner, just trust that like you will find that person. Like, don't worry about it. So anyways, this is just a video I wanted to make sharing some of the struggles and kind of like things I learned dating as a tall person. Thanks so much for watching this video. Feel free to share any of your own dating struggles down below. Please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon.